Good morning. Welcome to the summer solstice and happy Tuesday morning to you. Just going to turn the notifications off, volume on my phone. Let's have a cup of coffee or a tea together, or maybe because it's the first official day of summer and at summer solstice, you want a big lemonade or an iced tea. That's cool. But yeah, grab a drink and let's connect on this Tuesday. I'm going to give people just another minute or so to get situated, and then we'll have some fun today. Got some news I want to share with you. I'm kind of excited about, and I felt like, why not? Why not make a big deal about it? I think that we have to be the stewards of our own self and make the celebrations of things about us ours and get excited about it. Like, life's too short not to. Am I right? Angie, good morning. Megan, good morning. Please say hi as you join Coffee Club this morning. Would love to know you're here and hanging out and having some fun with us. If you catch this later on the replay, make sure you say hello in the comments also. And we're just going to give people another 30 seconds and then we're going to get started. Cheryl, good morning. Yeah, drinking out of my special cup today, as it is National Indigenous Peoples Day. And this cup was gifted to me from a friend and their family. And it was purchased at one of my favorite stores called The Barn, which you will find on the Siksika Nation. Also located at that same barn place store is beautiful white buffalo, which basically are majestic creatures that take your breath away. Hello, Mr. Lavelle. Hello, Kelly. Good morning. There is sunshine. Yeah. So speaking of National Indigenous Peoples Day, I wanted to take a moment this morning to read something out, and I'm going to read it so that I get it correctly. And normally I'm the one listening to this, not reading it out loud when we're at different rodeos. But I would just like to take a moment this morning to say thank you to our Treaty 7 nations. The Virtual Coffee Club is broadcast in the traditional territories of the Blackfoot Confederacy, including the Siksika, Piikani, and Kainai nations, the Stoney Nakoda, including the Chiniki, Bearspaw, and Wesley nations, and the Tsuut'ina Nation. Southern Alberta is home to the Métis Nation of Alberta Region 3, and these are the traditional territories of our First Nations friends and neighbors, and I am blessed to share this land with them. My acknowledgement of this today is symbolizing my continued commitment of working with Indigenous communities. So I wanted to start off by that. So huge thank you to our Treaty 7 nations. And I'm hoping that you will post about, share, take part in an Indigenous ceremony or celebration at some point in Indigenous History Month. So yeah, there's that. How's everybody on this Tuesday morning? That's where I wanted to start. Let's settle in together. Let's have a cup of tea. And let's share some news. And so I was thinking all morning about like how I wanted to talk about today. And I think what really boils down to is I overthink all the things. Overthink it. It's nothing major. It's nothing whatever. It's just a something extra that I'm going to be doing. And I'm really excited about doing it. So probably if I think back to 9 years ago this week, we know that there was a very large natural disaster that occurred in the community in which I live. And that was really a huge turning point for me in my life in taking the step to learn more and taking steps to serve my community on even bigger levels. And so over the past 9 years, I've done a variety of training and learning and watching and absorbing and coaching and cheerleading and a bunch of different things. And when I look back it was a friend that pointed this out to me, but when I looked back at all of the knowledge that I have gathered over the past 9 years, it's pretty substantial. Then through COVID, there was an opportunity for us to slow our roll, slow our pace, start to realize a lot of the different things in our world that make more sense, less sense, we value, we don't value, whatever that looks like. So it just painted a lot of perspective for me in that. And I really started to investigate what else could I do to be a better servant of my world. And so I wanted to just continue my learning quest. And then, as I shared in a post on Facebook yesterday, in January, I had a big shift happen in my life. And I hit a really low point, which I've shared with you on Virtual Coffee Club, and started to do some coaching. And through my coaching with Vic, I started to really work on the foundation of me and learning about that, like how that foundation is going to affect everything that I do in this world. So I did a ton of work, both in learning and inner, and like tons on my mental health, my spiritual health, and my physical health. And it's been so amazing. And in that journey, I've come across many different things that I have really aligned with and loved. And so some of those I have shared quite extensively. For example, we had a special guest on Coffee Club by the name of Brad Yates, who taught us all about EFT tapping and how many things. And so through this process, basically what I'm trying to say is I've fallen in love with a few different modalities of the world, one being meditation. And I have just loved this tool in my mental health toolbox, in my spiritual toolbox, in my calming the crazy shit down in my life toolbox. So much so that I decided to learn more about it. And I have recently received my certification as a meditation teacher. So I'm really excited about having another tool in the toolbox, like I say, extensively. And what I'm really excited about is the opportunity to share more of that with you. And so, also in this process, how the beautiful things of Divine align is that there is a community that is starting to form where I live. And there is a group of people who are putting together something called the Lemuria Studio. And this studio is going to be a place where wellness minded people will create community and support each other and cheerlead each other and take classes from each other and grow. And all the people who are involved in wellness will have a space to call their own and to share their gifts and talents. And my feeling has always been, you know me, anytime that we can build community and create community and have a collective experience, I'm all in. And so the team that runs Lemuria approached me and asked if I would be willing to be an ambassador of their studio for the next year. And so with that, it gives me an opportunity to cheerlead all of the facilitators who are going to be teaching classes. And there's going to be everything from yoga to sound healing to you name it is going to happen in this space. And they also invited me to be a facilitator for meditation classes. So, super out of my comfort zone because I've never done this before. But I'm really, really excited to offer meditation classes starting in July. And there will be more information coming out about this. So this really is open to, well, it's open to everybody, but it's probably mostly for those who are in the community where I reside. But I also really want to share that experience and that knowledge with you in my virtual coffee club. So I want to offer a virtual opportunity for you also to take part in any of those classes. So there's going to be more information coming out over the next few weeks, but our very first meditation classes will start in High River on the 4th of July. And we're going to do Monday night meditations. And this is going to be a space where you get to be yourself authentically and beautifully, where we will shed the energy from our weekends, be still within ourselves, and set ourselves up for the week. And knowing in the summer, We know schedules are crazy and people are camping and there's lots of holiday things, but I think there's also space for us to make that time for ourselves and our true inner selves. And together, I'm hoping that I can show you what I've learned thus far. We are going to learn, I think, things together. We're going to do all different types of meditations so that you can find one that really resonates with you. And we're going to sit in that stillness together, which for some people can feel kind of overwhelming. And I know that you might have objections like, I can't meditate, I can't calm my mind, I can't, but you can. I promise you, you can. If my brain can turn off for a moment, yours can too. And I think together we could learn that. So, Cheryl, thank you. Thank you so much for saying that. I am excited. I am nervous. I am thrilled. I am really, really, I'm not always good at promoting my own pieces, but I am really excited to share meditation with you. But I'm also like super jazzed to be an ambassador of this studio and to help share the word for all the other facilitators who are coming together. And I think lots of times people think like, oh, there's so many people who do that. But I feel like in this world, if we can have more people who are bringing positivity, more people who are bringing healing, more people who are coming together on this, the better. So nothing changes anything else in my life. We will still be here 3 days a week doing virtual coffee club. I will still be doing my creative content building for all of my clients, which I love to do on a daily basis. This is just in addition to the rest of the things that happen in my world and my opportunity to share some things with you and help you be the best version of yourself. I feel like that is really my calling in this world is to help you be the best version of you. And so I'm really looking forward to our opportunity to hang out together. And I think that a lot of times if you've looked at meditation or maybe you've tried it on an app or you do a little bit of your own or you know people who do, meditation can become a real personal experience. And most of the time, we meditate by ourselves on our own. And thanks to an amazing woman by the name of Chelsea, who owns Lava Lily Lifestyle, which is an incredible company, and we've had her on Virtual Coffee Club, she's the one who's really shown me the beauty of meditation. And I took her 20-day, 20-minute meditation challenge back in, when was that, you guys? Was that the beginning of May? It might have been in April, actually. Yeah, it was in April. We did that. And after those 20 days, things shifted for me in a huge, huge way. And Chelsea is a very gifted meditation teacher. And I actually took my certification from the same place that she got hers because I love her style and her ability so much. And then I continued doing some Zoom meditations with Chelsea and a community of people that I've never met because we're camera off just on Zoom together. And then I took another meditation class from her to learn some of the basics and the introductions to meditation. And Chelsea's been a huge advocate in supporting and cheerleading me through this path. So I just want to give her a shout out as well today, and that I have learned so much in that journey from her and fell in love with it, I think, along with it. And that really inspired me to want to be able to share that with you in my own unique Jody way. And so I'm hoping to do that. And the point I'm getting to from that is that the opportunity for us to do that together in a space, in a group, I think is going to be something that is unique and different and powerful and such incredible positive energy. So there will be some really fun ways. And so again, coming soon will be how you can register to take the classes and the pricing and all of that stuff. But look for the Lemuria studio opening in July in High River, as it's going to be a really incredible space and a really cool way of community coming together in a time when I think in our world, we need the most amount of healing, the most amount of connectedness, the most amount of energy that is positive and brings us together, because we are not meant to do this on our own. We are not meant to figure out everything by ourselves. We are meant to be connected to other people. And truly, I have learned in this time frame that people come in and out of your lives for different time frames, for different reasons, for different purposes, to grow you as a person. And so I'm hoping I can take a small moment of your time to help you hone a tool like this and find a space to be one with your stillness and to celebrate you, because that's really, really freaking important to me, that you celebrate you. And so we're going to do it together. So in the comments, if you would like to know more information about the virtual option, I would love you to put virtual in the comments, and you can put your email address there, or if you want to privately send your email, you can do that too. But let me know if you're interested in virtual or in person. So put virtual and your email, in person and your email into the comments. And then as soon as all of the elements are ready to go and ready for registration, we can do that. And if there's people who would love to do the virtual version, we're going to create a space where we can do that. And we'll do that through Zoom. And again, it can be a camera off private experience or a camera on and connect experience. It'll totally be up to you, and they'll all be different, but I'm just really excited to share that with you. And that was my news that I wanted to share in the beautiful energy of the summer solstice day. And I'm really excited to have some more fun. And I really, truly believe, like, we are just getting started. I know that I'm excited as an ambassador of this studio to try all the classes that everybody else is going to be teaching in this space. And so on my social media, you are going to see me sharing lots of information about this so that I can help to support these other facilitators, support this studio, support community, and just bring us together in ways that maybe we never thought of before. Maybe we weren't sure. Some of those things, like trying new things, sometimes can feel a little bit scary and you can feel unsure. But I want you to know, when you come into a space where you are hanging out with me, we are going to be in safe space. We are going to be in a place where you are welcomed. Your skill set and level is not required. We are just learning together to appreciate our beautiful humanness and nurture our souls at the same time. So anyway, that's what I wanted to share today. I think the other fun fact of today that I'm hoping will bring a smile to your face is that today, of course, being the solstice, it is the largest amount of sunshine hours. So the sun rose this morning around, I think when I looked it up, it was just after 3 a.m. And there won't be end of sunlight tonight until about 9:30. So if you think back to December, when I think the sun would rise at what, 8:30 or something and set by 4 o'clock, from 3 a.m. to 9:30, we have beautiful sunshine today. So I hope you can take a moment to step outside, even if it's just on a break from work or whatever that looks, to stand and have that beautiful sunshine hit you. Please, please remember your sunscreen. I'm a big advocate of that. But enjoy and absorb some of that sunshine today, and just know you are incredibly important. And I'm so excited to be sharing this meditation journey with you. And I just want to say thank you to the group that is bringing the Lemuria Studio to our community, because I'm really excited to help you build an incredible community within community, which is what collaborative work is all about at the end of the day. And for the past 9 years, that has really been my jam. You know, I left my radio career that I had for over 20 years to step into community engagement for a reason, because really all of it at the end of the day, if I go back to my beginning of my speaking career, communicating and collectively bringing together is the gift that I was given in this world. And I'm just looking for really cool new ways to share that. So yeah, I'm excited about it. So, looking forward to sharing more with you. Again, if you would like to have more information about the virtual meditation classes or the in person ones, please write in person or virtual and share your email in the comments or send me a direct message, and I will get you that info as soon as it is out. Love you guys, and I hope you have an incredible day. And for those who are catching this on the replay, please still put in the comments if you're interested in joining the mailing list to find more information out about these upcoming classes. And I can't wait to share with you. And Angie just shared in the comments that her sister has been told she is cancer free. So, can everybody give a big round of applause for Angie's sister today? That's beautiful, sunshiny news on a day like today now, isn't it? So have an amazing rest of your day. Thank you again to our Treaty 7 nations. And we will be talking to you tomorrow morning. We'll be back for regular Wednesday morning, 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. We will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful day, and we'll talk then.